Okay, guys, you ready to get back to counting? This paper has so many things you can count. When you're done working with me, you can count all sorts of objects here. You can count yellow apples. You could count red apples. You could count flowers, pink flowers, red flowers, blue flowers. You can even count how many squirrels you see. Some of you, I noticed on your work that I saw, you actually counted them, 1, 2, and you practiced writing the numbers by them. I counted 1, 2, I wrote the number 2. How many suns do you see? Did you say 1? Yep, there is 1. Now, if you have your paper with you and you have a pencil, I'm going to help you do your work. If you don't, go ahead and pause the video and go get your paper and pencil. You can work with me or wait till I'm done. Here's what I want you guys to do. I want you to count how many kids are on each of these benches. Okay? So look at the yellow bench. How many kids do you see? Some of you said 2. Perfect. There are 2 children on that bench. How many children do you see on the blue bench? Did you say 3? There are 3. Now, I want you to be very careful and count how many children are on the green bench. Hey, you guys aren't counting. Are there any children on there? It looks empty. That would be 0 children on the bench. Okay, now I would like you to look at the birds and count how many birds are in each of the nests. Ready? Let's look over here. Now these 2 are not in the nest. The directions said how many birds are in each nest. Let's count. Some of you said 3. I counted 1, 2, 3. Is there another nest? There is. How many do you see in this nest? How come nobody's counting? Do you see any? What number would that be? That would be the number 0. There were 0 birds in this nest. There were 3 birds in this nest. Okay, the last thing. There are lots of flowers in this park. I want you to count how many flowers you see in the brown box. Can you do that for me? Hey, I think I heard some of you counting with me. There were 5 flowers in that box. Okay, don't count. What do you see? How many are there? Someone was flashing me fast fingers. It was 2. There are 2 in there. Okay, real quickly count how many flowers are in this pot. Nobody's counting again. How many flowers do you see? I think some of you know the answer. The answer was 0. We had 0 flowers in this pot. Let's move to this pot right here. How many flowers do you see? Count with me. Did someone say 4? I saw 4 flowers in the pot. 1, 2, 3, 4. Guys, there's so much still to count. I kind of wanted to know how many nuts there were, how many squirrels there were. It would be fun to count how many kids are at the park. Here's your last job. I want you to take your pencil and I want you to circle one of these groups of flowers, but you have to circle the empty flower pot. Circle the one that is empty. Ooh, that would be this one. 0 meant it didn't have any. It's empty. Okay, get your eyes up on the nest. There's 2 nests. Circle the nest that is empty. If that was easy for you, that's because you knew that this nest was empty. It didn't have any, it had 0 birds in that. We circled the pot that was empty. We circled the nest that was empty. Uh-oh. There are 3 benches, a yellow bench, a bluish purple one, and a green one. I want you to circle the bench that is empty, the one that has 0 children. What color was it? I think someone was telling me the green one. The green one was empty. It showed 0. Good job, you guys. If you didn't keep up with me, or if you didn't have your paper, I want you to have fun. Some kids even do this. They'll write a 1 on the first apple, a 2 on the second apple. You can just count, and practice writing numbers. On the back, now, this I hope isn't too hard for you. I want you to look at both flower pots. What number is that? Did you say 4? You need to circle the flower pot that has 4. Okay, be careful, kids, and I'm not going to show you which one it is. See if you can find it and you can circle it. Let's move to the nests. There's this bird nest and this bird nest. What number is that? Ooh, someone went like this, 3. Which nest shows 3? Circle the nest that shows 3. I'm not gonna help you guys. Good luck. Ready? Hey, we kind of did this. There's a yellow bench and a blue bench. What number is that? Yep, if you said 0, you were right. You need to circle the bench that shows 0 children. Be careful, be careful. The last one might be the trickiest. I see 2 apple trees. What number is this? 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Circle the tree that has 5 apples. Now, I would love to see a picture of your work, and I'm going to see if you got it right. Count carefully and always circle the group that shows your number. Find the pot with 4, the bench with 0, the nest with 3, and the tree that has 5. Up at the top, if you wrote on the white part, you could carefully practice writing your name. That is Mr. And now Mr. Snyder has Snyder. I'm still practicing my name. The more you practice, the better you get. Have fun counting, kids. I'd love to see your work. Bye, you smart math kids.